Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, my name is Dr. Tuffnar. A bit of a video following on from one that is eventually going to make its way onto YouTube, onto this very channel. Recently got rid of all my DVDs. If you've been keeping up with any of the videos I've made, you probably know that it was quite sad. All the DVDs, or most of them from up here, have now gone. Just to make space really, but I started buying Blu-rays about 2 weeks ago. I thought I'm going to be a lot more selective in the way that I buy Blu-rays. I'm not just going to buy any any Blu-ray that takes my fancy. I'm going to buy movies that I know are great, ones that I really want to have as a collection, you know, just ones that I can always pick something up and go, yeah, I want to watch this now. I want to put this on again and just enjoy it for a second, third, fifth time, whatever. So let's start. I haven't got too many. I say that, there's quite a few here. Let's start with Her. Fantastic movie. Best movie of, I think it was 2014 for me. With Nell and I, one of the best comedies ever made. Just absolutely brilliant. Paul McGann and Richard E. Grant, of course. Fantastic movie. If you haven't seen With Nell and I, you've got to check it out. Blade Runner, the final cut. I actually bought. This is the one exception to that very rule I stated a couple of minutes ago, or a minute ago, or whatever. I'd never seen this before, and I bought it on Blu-ray. This is the final cut, I assume by Ridley Scott himself. I do like it. I like it a lot. Got problems with it, but never mind. Prestige, probably my favourite Christopher Nolan movie. Jurassic Park 3D. I mean, you just can't go wrong with Jurassic Park, can you? It's a fucking stone cold classic. Batman Dark Knight Returns, Part 2, the cartoon animated version. This is Part 2. Buy Part 1 and Part 2, or watch them somewhere, preferably buy them, please. Fantastic. The Departed, Scorsese's best work, in my opinion, my absolute favourite Scorsese movie. Catch Me If You Can. A bit of a misfire by Spielberg, I think, but still, you know, really good. I really like that movie a lot. Not keeping with a lot of his themes. He seems quite experimental. Birdman, of course, Inarritu's third movie, I think. Won all the Oscars last year. I really liked it. The first time I watched it, I couldn't sit through it. I thought it was really boring. Watched it again at a friend's house a couple of months ago and fell in love with it, and as a result I bought it on Blu-ray. Whiplash, my favourite film of last year. Absolutely incredible movie. Just watch it. It's just fantastic. It's not, you know, it is dark, but Whiplash makes it sound darker than it is. It's about a drummer. Trust me, it is interesting. Gangs of New York, one of my other favourite Scorsese movies. The Babadook. Now, this movie is absolutely fantastic. Up there as one of my favourite movies of all time. I don't like horror movies. I've seen a lot of horror movies, but I don't like them. And that's because I don't think the majority of them are very, very good at all. The Babadook is an exception to that rule. It is absolutely fantastic. Really, really terrifying. One of the few films I've not been able to sleep after watching. Terrifying. 12 Years a Slave. I mean, if you've seen it, you'll know it's fantastic. There's a dog barking outside, I apologise, but 12 Years a Slave. Steve McQueen, I remember watching Hunger when I was, well, I think the year that it came out, and being absolutely blown away by it. It was fantastic. So 12 Years a Slave, just as good a work, I think. Fantastic Mr. Fox, another exception actually. I forgot I even had this. This is Wes Anderson, the guy who did, of course he did Grand Budapest Hotel, and did he do, oh, I can't remember his other bloody movies now. Either way, I like his style. I don't like all of his movies. I haven't seen this, but I'm really looking forward to watching it. Videodrome, because David Cronenberg. You've got to have at least one David Cronenberg movie in your collection. You've got to like at least one David Cronenberg movie. This isn't the only one in the collection, but it's my favourite David Cronenberg movie. Stanley Kubrick's Clockwork Orange, because Blu-rays, you need to have this. It's a fantastic movie, and it's a Kubrick movie. So, The Exorcist, the only other horror movie that I can flat out say is one of my favourite movies of all time. Just absolutely terrifying. I mean, the weird thing about The Exorcist is people who've watched it and laughed at it and said, oh, it's just a funny movie. They've usually watched it with people. And when you watch it on your own, it is deeply unsettling. And it's the cinematography and the way each scene is set up is still really beautifully bleak and eerie to me. The Grand Budapest Hotel, probably my favourite movie of all time. I absolutely love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. If we get onto the David Lynch bit now, Eraserhead. Probably the only objectively, there we go, the only perfect movie of all time. It's probably stopped. Sorry, my phone only records for 5 minutes at a time. I was saying Eraserhead, probably objectively the only perfect movie ever made, because it's so fucking weird and doesn't really have any particular themes. It does, if you look hard enough. Really good. It's not my favourite Lynch movie, but it's certainly up there. I don't actually own my favourite Lynch movie on Blu-ray. Lost Highway, brilliant, excellent. Wild at Heart, again, excellent. I've never seen a David Lynch movie that I didn't at the very least enjoy. Blue Velvet, one of his best. Not my favourite. My favourite is Mulholland Drive, and I don't own it. The Twin Peaks entire mystery box set. This includes Fire Walk with Me, loads of unseen footage, and stuff like that. I really like this box set a lot. Still smells new. Richard Attenborough's Gandhi, of course, because it's a fantastic movie. Lawrence of Arabia, fucking brilliant. This is the only TV aside from Twin Peaks in here. The Hunt. I do want to get all of the Attenborough documentaries on Blu-ray. This is exceptional. Absolutely the best work the BBC and Attenborough and the team there have ever done, in my opinion. It's absolutely fantastic, beautiful. Makes me the intro makes me cry every time. It's wonderful. My favourite David Fincher movie, Social Network. Exceptional. Was my favourite movie ever for a long period of time. Inception, of course, one of Mr. Nolan's better pieces of work. Philomena, it's brilliant, absolutely beautiful. And finally, The Fly, David Cronenberg's The Fly, excellent. This is by no means going to stop. Now, I'm going to try and hold it back for a bit. I'm not going to buy any now till next month. I bought most of these within a month. Within the last few weeks, actually. So I'm going to hold off now on buying any more, because I do not want to be taking a load of Blu-rays with me to my new flat, because I won't have the room, or I won't be able to make the room, I assume. Even though it sounds weird, because I've managed to fit 427 DVDs, I believe it was the final count, into this room, but it's so messy and so cluttered. I want a kind of minimalistic thing when I move out, and yeah, so I'm just going to cherry pick the movies that I buy from now on, and I think I've got a good collection so far. I'm just aiming, like I said before, I'm just aiming for something that I can just go, okay, I'm going to watch that tonight. I want to watch this tonight. I want to watch that tonight. I don't want to go, I'm not quite sure what I want to watch. About 50% of the DVDs I had, I didn't really, not that I didn't want them. It's just that I'd watch them, I'd buy them and then watch them, as opposed to maybe check out some reviews or maybe watch them on Netflix or wherever else they might appear before buying them. But now I'm just cherry picking now. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. That's been my Blu-ray collection so far. I might do another one of these videos in a month or so, when I've picked up some more Blu-rays, which is inevitably what's going to happen. Let's face it, I cannot be trusted with money, with my expendable income, especially when it comes to movies and games. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.